of all life. Check me out. I was having a conversation about three this morning with a good friend of mine. We were talking about being uncommon. We were talking about the weight of difference. We were talking about being men in this society. How you are ostracized, how you are pushed to the side, how there's a special place that the children of today can seek out what is real, what is fraudulent, except when it comes to the government and a long lasting scheme, right? A long lasting scheme. The sickness, the annihilation, the plan of genocide, long lasting, right? Record companies putting you in the place of saying, let's talk about drugs, let's talk about gun, let's be more and more open. We need more money, we need more views, we need more revenue, we need more mind change, right? And these are things that's 25, 50, 60 years in the making, right? And so we're not comfortable with that. But here, check this out. Here's my big point. He said the relationship that you have with your children is something rare. There's something that I can't see. I can't seem to put my finger on. How could you get in that place? It's such an inspiration. He went on to say, he went on to talk about not seeing any man that thirsty to have their children a part of their legacy, that thirsty to have a children a part of what they're attempting to build. As we are talking about gifts, so we're talking about talent, we're talking about building things on the armor, on the armor of God, on the armor of principles established from heaven, right? And so I reminded him that I'm missing the sun. I'm calling you today because I'm missing the sun. I'm calling you today because no one looks at the strong. I'm calling you today because no one ever asks the strong, how you doing? How you feel? I see you driving hard, man. You all right? Is there any assistance that I can give you? Be ever mindful to take your time. Be ever mindful to be patient. Be ever mindful of this and that. I see this in you. If you tweak this, right, then you'll be where you need to be, right? These things that friendship do. So I say I'm calling you because my son is so heavy on me, and it is driving me damn near insane. I can see him all day, I hear him all day, and at the same time I remember God saying to me, your son shall be named Noah, for you will see every day of your life what it feels like to walk in your last days and not have the thing you desire the most while building in the midst of it all. You will be laughed at. It really wasn't nothing at the beginning, right? I didn't plan on really walking in my call. I didn't plan on really sharing my gift. I really don't be on to speak too much anymore because no one really listens, right? When God said to me, speak, my son, if none of my children have a listening ear, you are good and you are faithful. I've been on a rant these last maybe 5 weeks, and so slowly but surely getting back to the gifting because he's allowed me to know I'm only gonna bless your gifting now. We ain't talking about your weightlifting. We ain't talking about your talent. We ain't talking about no dancing. We ain't talking about nothing else. We're talking about blessing you and your gifting. As I continued to talk to my good friend, he reminded me that I had nothing to worry about because this day, children are in a place of seeking out authenticity. They go about displaying it in the wrong way. They go about displaying it in a way that is detrimental, that is very disrespectful, in a way that you yourself are quickly offended. We get that. But what you have is the ability to have your chip on your shoulder and still express it in words, which they do not have. Your son will run to you because where he's at doesn't measure up to what he will see in and around your life. If nothing else, he will want to see if it's authentic. If nothing else, he will want to change. He will want to know, well, why those children of yours get that treatment and I don't. Be patient. Today, this Friday, man, first and foremost, I want to make sure that someone understands to be patient. You see, I'm not the toxic dealer. And what I mean by the toxic dealer, I don't deal with people that walk in toxicity. I don't deal with people that yell, scream, and cuss their children out as a form of natural communication. Because when that happens, it allows me to know that once you get comfortable with me, you'll yell, you'll scream, you'll cuss me out in order to remain in your natural state of being. I don't want that. I want respect. I want individuals that understand we bring to the table what we are demanding. So I don't want to deal with toxic people. It doesn't matter if it's my child's mother. It doesn't matter if it's my mother. It doesn't matter if it's my good friend, cousin, sister, brother. It doesn't matter if the pastor. Hey, listen, if I sense it, I'm not really trying to roll with you like that. That's a fight waiting to happen. I want to remind someone, when you set the table for something different, they can see something different. That different allows them to be interesting. Is that much more important when it's dealing with your children, because you have to understand bloodline. You got to understand love level. You got to understand searching, and where you come from will dictate where you're going. So when the children get to searching you out, this is his words, not mine. They get to searching you out. They get to searching for the very thing that's inside of them that they see in you. You my father, you my mother. Who am I? Where I come from? How do I begin to search that thing out without losing my total mind and composure before I find out? Be encouraged to live a different life. Take the brunt of the blows or whatever necessary in order for you to sustain and keep pushing along your journey. But like my friend told me, trials and tribulations work great patience. And it is the patience that you receive that should make you joyous. Great people. Just lavish in my heart. The last days are here. You deserve to know.